Good morning, kids. I hope you're doing well. We don't seem to have any visitors yet, so maybe I could just read.
Careful, careful, Miss Julie, watch out!
Wait, did I hear something?
Right here, Miss Julie, right here.
Hi, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you. How do you know who I am? Who are you?
I'm Auntie Ant.
Oh, I'm so pleased to meet you, Auntie. How can I help you?
Well, I've been very busy. I've been spending a lot of my time crawling through this Bible here and listening over there to the pastor talk about Jesus and all. I've even watched you in your films and skits. That's how I know who you are.
Oh, that's how you know who I am. Well, that's great. I bet you've read and heard some wonderful things about Jesus.
I sure have. I learned how Jesus healed the sick and helped the blind to see, taught people all about God, even gave his life for us. I mean, pretty great stuff.
Wait, you sound upset about that, Auntie. I don't understand. What's wrong with that?
Well, Jesus was so amazing. And I listened to Pastor Bill and Bruce's speech, and they're so great. They teach people and help them when they're hurting. A few of your skits are even really good. And you're helping people and kids, which is super cool.
Well, thanks, I guess. But my question is then, what's wrong with that? We're all trying to help people.
Look at me, Miss Julie. Just look at me.
Well, you look great, Auntie. It's a great bow tie. I still don't understand. What's wrong?
I'm tiny. Tiny! Let's face it, Miss Julie. You almost didn't see me. You almost crushed me. I'm so small. What good can I do in this world? I'll never heal the sick or the blind or preach great sermons or help kids. Just look at me.
Oh, Auntie, I was just talking with the kids at church last week about how we shouldn't judge by appearances. Yes, you're small, you're actually tiny, but you know, I can tell you have a big heart, and that's all God asks of us, that we have a heart big enough to want to help each other.
Well, I want to help like Jesus did, but how? You can't even see me?
Oh, again, Auntie, I can see you, and your size, your age, your appearance, it really doesn't matter. I am sure there are things you can do. In fact, I'm sure there are things you do every day that help other people. Well, let me think about it. The way you guys move soil around.
Moving soil? That compares to what Jesus did? What doctors do? What teachers do? What you all do? Come on, Miss Julie. Moving soil does nothing.
Look, Auntie, can I show you something?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see this? Can I show this to you? Auntie, this is a very special Christmas ornament. I got this years ago, right after my first son, my oldest son, was born. It was given to me by my mother, and it's always meant so much to me. I always put it towards the top of the Christmas tree. Well, one day, many years ago, I took the tree after Christmas and I went and I put it outside on the curb for the city to come and, turn it into mulch. Well, the next day I opened the front door and I found this on my front porch. And you know what, Auntie? I cried. I cried first of all because I had my ornament and I realized I could have lost this ornament forever. But I also cried for a more important reason. I cried because I was so touched that someone had taken the time to notice this ornament, to take it off the tree, and to actually take the time to put it on my front porch. Years later, it's been at least 10 years later, I still remember that small act of kindness. And what's really interesting is I don't put this on my tree anymore. I keep it on my desk to remind me that small acts of kindness can be so powerful, and to remind me of that person, whoever it was, that actually took the time to save this ornament for me. And what you need to really pay attention to on this, Auntie, is that person has no idea that their act of kindness meant so much to me. Sometimes our acts of kindness, even our tiniest acts of kindness, can be absolutely so powerful, even if we don't know about it.
Wow, I never thought of it like that. I understand.
Wait, Nancy, where did you go?
Right here, Miss Julie. Can I read you something I found?
Sure.
I found it in Galatians. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up.
Wow, Nancy, you are one smart ant. We have to keep doing good things, acts of kindness, even tiny acts of kindness, because we have to remember that all of our acts of kindness have an effect on other people. You know, by the way, when you move those small amounts of soil that you tell me about, that soil actually carries seeds that can grow into very huge trees. And scientists tell us that without you guys moving our soil around, we wouldn't have plant life. And without plant life, we wouldn't be here. So you see, Nancy, what you do does make a difference.
Thanks, Miss Julie. I feel 10 feet tall. I'm gonna move more soil now.
That sounds like a great idea. Take care, Nancy. It was really nice meeting you. Keep moving that soil.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.